Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to review season 2 episode 11 of Switched Up Earth Mother and Daughter Divided. This was the mid-season finale, mid-season premiere, and I gotta say it's very strong, and I really think it's going to be a really good 10 episodes. I think it's going to be really, really good, and I really liked this episode. First of all, I like that we're no longer in school. We're now in summer because it is summer. So I'm glad we're actually going to be able to see them in summertime because honestly, when shows, I know it's like a minor complaint. You guys are probably going to think that it's absolutely ridiculous, but when shows are inadequate with weather, it's ridiculous in my opinion. I think it's stupid that they do that. Yes, they shoot at different times, but they actually shot it in the summer, which is good. Because it's summertime, so it's a good thing that they shot in the summer. And the first thing we see that Daphne is getting very getting very close with the Kenish family, her biological family, and we see how her and Bay are kind of pretty much at odds. Because if you didn't watch the season finale, which I didn't, but I watched the other episodes. This always happens with ABC Family. I never see the season finale of anything. But in the season finale, her and Bay were fighting over the same guy, and it is still going on pretty much. And it's not just that. I like that it's not just them fighting over a guy. Because that'd be really silly, and it did get kind of silly last season, honestly. Because, I mean, I liked it in the beginning of season 2, when these girls were, like, besties, and I know that was like a really gay word, but they were like best friends, and how they were always by each other's side, and they treat each other like sisters. Now they're treating each other as like pretty much enemies now, so I don't really like it. But it's not just that Bay is treating her because of this guy. She's also blaming Daphne for things that are completely out of her control. And pretty much, like, she's blaming her for one of the things I thought was most ridiculous is Bay was she was completely out of line this episode. I really did not like Bay in this episode. I mean, I like her character, but she was really out of line this episode. But the other thing that I thought was great was how, the main thing was Regina is back from rehab early, and, while the family's happy to see her, they've gotten so close that they're kind of just forgetting about her, and they're kind of leaving her out of things. And I felt really bad for Regina, honestly, because, I mean, here she is back for, Daphne and everybody, and they don't really want to see her at this point. They like her, and they're not mad at her or anything, but, their family and everything. But the thing is, she pretty much, it just isn't very welcomed, and I don't really like that. And we see how she is not completely rid of her addiction with her alcohol. She's not rid of it at all. We can see that she still is taking, we saw that she still has, like, vodka or something. So she's still drinking, and she came back too early. So I think this is going to be something that's going to go on. We're going to see how she's really going to need help, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Now, we're going to go back to Bay. With Bay, she kind of was sort of a flirt in this episode. She was flirting with 3 different guys, maybe 4, maybe even 4. First of all, the first guy she met was the guy at, her father's job, was the guy at John's job, because she's now working for John, because he is, the Senate. He did make it, and, so he is now the Senate, and, he is now the senator, and, so now that he's the senator, she is now his boss, and, we see how all of that is coming together. She meets this one British guy, and then she ended up flirting when Ty came back. And I honestly, I've forgotten completely about Ty. I haven't, like, forgotten about him, but this was a bad time to bring him back. I mean, he just came back, and he's like, oh, I'm done enlisting for the army. I'm just here, I'm just in this neck of the woods or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said. But, he's just back, and then she flirted with the carnival guy. So, she flirted with 3 guys in this episode, so who's she gonna be with? I don't know. Plus, she has a boyfriend. So we'll see, what else happens here. We also saw how Ty is very upset at her boyfriend. And he kind of goes out on him. And, the thing is, she's dating him. He can't do anything about it, I feel, Ty really, I don't think he realizes that Faye's in a relationship right now. So he needs to kind of just back off and leave her alone. And I think that's really what he needs to do. So then now we're going to get to probably my 2 favorite storylines of the episode were the subplots. For Nikki and Toby and Travis and Emmett. I want to get to Travis and Emmett first. Their storyline was very funny. I mean, they really were the comic relief of the episode. Everything that they did was hilarious. So pretty much, Emmett's mom is going away, on some sort of trip, and, Travis decides that he wants to throw a party, and Emmett says, oh, no, we're not going to throw a party. So then he says, okay, we'll just have a studying session with 2 girls, and it was very funny with the 2 girls. The 2 girls pretty much, you can definitely tell these two girls, there's no way in hell that it's just a study session. You can tell that right away. They look at Emmett's mom, they say, oh, that's his ex-girlfriend. That was hilarious when they said that's his ex-girlfriend. And then as Ty and one of the girls are, not Ty, but as, what's his name? As Travis and one of the girls are making out, Emmett's mom comes home and she's like, I love the scene where she's like, you use protection, right? That was really funny. And I thought their whole plot was very, very funny, and I just really loved their plot. It was very, very funny, and I really liked it. So the last thing I want to talk about is Toby and Nikki. Now, again, I did not see the season finale, so I did not know that they were engaged. But I really like Nikki. I think she's a really good part of the family, and I do not want Toby and Nikki to split, because I think they're a really good couple. Honestly, from the moment Nikki was introduced, I loved her right away. I have loved Nikki ever since she was introduced, and I really hope that Nikki sticks around. So pretty much what happens is Nikki is having all these different ideas with wedding plans, but nobody really agrees with her, especially John. I thought John, he was kind of out of line too in this episode. Pretty much with John, what's happening is she has this whole idea of how she wants the wedding to go. Simple little barbecue, and I liked her idea, honestly. I thought it was a cute idea. Have a simple little barbecue with enough space for kids to play around, and don't even make it a big deal. Just make it a small little get-together, and John's pretty much like, oh, no, that's not what we're going to do. We gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. And she says how, well, we can use all the money to give it to a charity. And he said, well, technically, we already are giving it to a charity, which is not true. And I'm kind of upset that he said that. So, yeah, that wasn't very good. I'm not happy that he said that. So, they were really at odds in the episode. But we did see that in the end that I think she's kind of just rethinking things. And I really do like Nikki's storyline. But that whole scene with them in the rehearsal dinner was very, very intense. Because you have Bay and Daphne fighting, you have Regina and everybody else fighting, and then you have Nikki and Toby. So the episode ends with Bay confronting Regina, and pretty much what happens is Bay confronts Regina, and Bay decides that Regina needs a roommate. So Bay decides that she is now going to live with Regina, and the whole family's going to be very upset because Bay is now living with Regina. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this season goes. I really am liking the way it's going. It was a really good premiere. I really hope it's as good as this episode was, because it was really, really good. That's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.